Tell me about the Mecha clubs, the Mecha students. Is that very big in the school?
Yeah, it's a huge organization. Like, I don't know if you heard, the ratio is about 70-30 on the school, so pretty much everyone's involved in Mecha. So,
what is Mecha for people that don't know?
It's a racist organization that's sanctioned by the schools, and their motto is "For members of the race, everything; for all others, nothing." So it's pretty much a club against Americans and white people.
So and the school let them have a rally.
The school let them have a rally, yeah.
Yeah.
So
and when you wanted to have a rally, what happened?
They told me no. They told me it wasn't safe. That they couldn't allow people to come to the school and speak. So, because I had people come to speak from political offices.
What was unsafe about it? They were afraid the Mecha kids would get crazy or what?
Oh, that's correct. That's what I was told. Yeah, they said that. I told them that my protest or my rally wouldn't be violent, and they said that they couldn't control what everyone else would react to it. Everyone else's reaction. So that's what we're doing.
Okay. And you were told that if you came to school today,
that I'd be arrested.
Suspects face a judge in court today following yesterday's major drug bust at San Diego State University. Most of the 100 people arrested were students. Federal drug agents say some of the drugs bought and sold by students were traced to gangs linked to Mexican cartels.
Mexico's President Felipe Calderón is urging Americans to, in his words, stop fighting the inevitable. Calderón says the flow of illegal aliens from his nation across our southern border simply can't be stopped. That's why, President Calderón says, America should simply acquiesce, build bridges, as he put it, not fences along our border. And as Bill Tucker reports now, that's exactly what the Bush administration is doing, making it easier by the day for illegal aliens to both cross our border and to work here.
There is no point in trying to stop illegal immigration. It can't be stopped, says Mexico's President Felipe Calderón. The president made his comments to ABC News.
Capital and labor are like right shoe and left shoe, and one needs the other. What I think is it's impossible to stop that. It's natural. It's an economic phenomenon.
2 weeks ago, he made the same comments at a meeting of Mexican and American border governors. Calderón is not talking about the fact that he has a vested interest in illegal immigration continuing. In the first 6 months of this year alone, Mexicans living legally and illegally in America sent back to Mexico nearly $11.5 billion.
I want to say, tonight a lot of people might not be listening because they're out, celebrating Independence Day. They're off, they're picnicking, they're at the beach, they're whatever, they're lighting fireworks and all this. But let's talk about what really the United States represents today. We're talking about a country that at one time thought put a high value on people working hard and, sacrificing to build a better life. But this has been taken away. The latest war of terror started by the Bush administration against the people, the undocumented people, is such that these people who work hard, who have come here not to beg, to steal or anything, but to work hard, are being turned away, are being attacked and terrorized on a daily basis. And we see that the White House is full of liars. One of them just got his sentence of 22 months commuted by President Bush. I guess he wants, when he is impeached, he wants to be given mercy also. And the situation is so bad that this country, which has started all kinds of wars, the first one they started was the war of genocide against the Native Americans, and that's how this country was built, by this theft of the land of the Native Americans. And then after that, they stole half of Mexico from Mexico. Then they went on to other wars, and now they've gone to Iraq, where they've killed at least 1 million people, displaced 3 or 4 million, and they've taken a lot of youth and sent them to die over there in a useless operation because of the pride of this presidency. And we see that this country is hated all around the world, and even though it's the richest, the most powerful, it's hated, and people, a small country such as Iraq is standing up against them and has brought them to a standstill, just like the Vietnamese did in the Vietnam War. And it shows that the will of the people is stronger than the most powerful country in the world, and that was the example that was made in Cinco de Mayo back in 1865 by the Mexicans against the French, and that will always be the true value of humanity, which will be the situation where the people's spirit is stronger than all of the technology and everything that any powerful imperialist country puts out. So we're going to a brief music break, and we will be right back with you with our first interview. Well, we have on line one, we have Mohammed. Buenas noches, Mohammed.
Hola, compañeros. Buenas noches. Mira,
are you have a Arabic name? Are you a Palestinian or?
I'm a Chicano Palestinian Muslim.
Oh, very good.
Allah Akbar. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Well, what I would like to say is that the Minutemen have already provoked a race war, and we have a race war going in, and a lot of people don't even know it. And by that, if they can go to the Orange County Register, they will see that the most racist attacks on our communities through the internet, on the Orange County Register. And I advise, because me and another compañero, Tony Ponce, and we are the only Chicanos that are fighting the racists. And I invite everybody to go to www.orangecountyregister.com and join us. I go there by Aztec Al-Qaeda and open the borders to Stony. Now, the thing about what I like to say is I would like to invite all La Raza, you know, because the system and the Minutemen through lawsuits are picking on our gente. A lot of media people, a lot of websites, Chicano run, they're picking on them one by one, and including our gente at KPFK. And I feel that we should have a solidarity meeting to fight this attacks. And I invite nuestra gente, programadores de KPFK, to come by Friday, July the 7th, at KPFK to meet. Let's put our differences aside. It's not about me. It's not about anybody else. It's about the survival of our gente and us as a whole. So we don't have the luxury. No tenemos ese lujo to go our separate ways. No, it's not about me. It's not about anybody else but our gente.
Very good. So this will be this Friday, right?
This Friday, por favor.
Okay, very good. And it's, let me see, it's the 6th. It's not the 7th. Right? Today is the 4th, 5th, 6th. Yeah. Okay. And it's 7th here and KPFK. Very good. And that's a good situation. We need to start like an anti-fascist front. And we're going to go now to line 2.
Marcos Aguilar, the principal and founder of the Academia Semillas de Pueblo School, and Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa are both former members of the UCLA chapter of Mecha. Mecha was founded for the sole purpose of radicalizing young Latino students with a hatred for America, Chicano pride, and separatism. Returning the American Southwest to Mexico was the stated goal in the late 60s when Mecha was founded. But today they seek nothing less than control of the United States, either by ballot box or by armed revolution. While Antonio Villaraigosa was president of the UCLA chapter of Mecha, he engineered the removal of the director of the Chicano Study Center. Antonio claimed the director was trying to alter the concept behind Chicano studies by refusing to include the communist Chicano group National Committee to Free Los Tres. Antonio demanded communist inclusion within UCLA's Chicano Study Center. In 1993, as a member of Mecha, Marcos Aguilar, along with other Chicano radicals, trashed the faculty center, causing $50,000 in damage. Marcos and 9 other students then went on a 2-week hunger strike demanding that Chicano Studies program be given departmental status. They sought the creation of a Chicano Studies major at UCLA.